Today, I am celebrating Dr. James McCune Smith. He was born to a mother who was a slave. Back in 1813, he was born in New York. His mother was brought to New York by her then slave master, Samuel Smith. But because James was born in New York and New York had adopted some abolitionist rules, children born to slave parents were considered free, except for some indentured servitude that they had to do until they were adults. He went to school in Manhattan and was a great student. And after he graduated, he really wanted to go and be a doctor. And he applied to Columbia University and Geneva Medical College. But, back in, 1820, they were not accepting Black candidates. So a school in Scotland, University of Glasgow, they actually recruited him because they wanted to help prove that Black people could be doctors. So he went to Scotland and got his medical degree. He got his bachelor's in 1835. He got his master's in 1836, and he had his medical degree by 1837. Ooh. He then did his residency internships in Paris. So when he came back to the United States in 1837, he was a hero in the Black community. So not only did he help do things in the community as a philanthropist, but he also helped to dispel a lot of the myths that were out about how African Americans were less than because of the shapes of their brains or anything about their intelligence, et cetera. He was actually able to dispel those. He was the first African American physician who was trained in a university. Yes. He was also the first Black person to run an apothecary or a pharmacy. And he was the first Black American doctor to be published in American medical journals, even though he was never, ever admitted to the American Medical Association. Mm. He was quoted to have said, "I have striven to obtain education at every sacrifice and every hazard, and to apply such education to the good of the common country." Dr. McCune Smith was a light that enabled African Americans to pursue their educational goals and to strive for equality. So we celebrate Dr. James McCune Smith.